Yo, what up, y'all? It's your boy Pink, and today we're gonna be finally doing the quote-unquote long-awaited emo night vlog. So it starts with my buddy and I, Jay, walking over there after we got out of work. And after like 20 or 30 minutes of walking, we made it to the venue. This is what it looks like before everything started. Pretty cool, chill event. Little bar area for people that won't get twinks and stuff. I thought this year was interesting because I had to take a shit, but the venue also had like their own little like upcoming events thing, which I found kind of funny, while you could stare at while you're shitting. And with that, the night began with the big text. A lot of cool visualizers here with the Emo Night Brooklyn event, which is funny because we're in Jersey City, but it's called Emo Night Brooklyn, so haha. Now, I didn't know how these things worked. I've always heard about, like, people I've watched on YouTube and stuff talk about emo nights, and I thought that was, like, strictly a California thing. And when I heard about this, I was like, dude, I want to go to that shit. I want to see what it's like. But I just find it funny that, like, the first song that they start with is, like, a fucking EDM song. Then leading into That's What You Get by Paramore as the first song of the night, which I found interesting because, like, I'm not super into the whole rock scene. I mean, I've listened to stuff here and there. I love Linkin Park back in the day, Paramore, all that. But I didn't think that this was going to be like a whole DJ thing and we just, dance around type beat. And I didn't want to feel like a fake emo fan because I didn't know every single song. Like, I've heard of bands like Jimmy Eat World and Taking Back Sunday and stuff, but never really truly like actually listen to them. But this was a good opportunity to listen to them for the first time. One example being Taking Back Sunday's Make Damn Sure, because now I just go break you down so badly whenever with my coworkers or friends. But the point was to experience something new and also hang out with some friends, even though like I worked like a full 8-hour shift right before this, and the event itself was like 3 to almost 4 hours long. And I remember we got out at like 12:30 when it was supposed to start at like 9, but I think it started at 9:30 around there. Also, just me putting up the camera every so often was just to get like a good look of all the visualizers, because as you can see, there's a little bit of a pit forming. Also, my buddy Pat came and he was just in there for a majority of the night, and I'm so glad that he had such a good time. Now, I've mentioned that I'm a half bitch when it comes to certain things, and like I said, I'm not in the rock scene, but I know about like mosh pits and death pits a little bit, and I have friends that have always encouraged me into going into that shit. At least for my first time going, I did not, because I'm not paying like $20 or so to get punched in the fucking face. Like right here, you can see my buddy Pat having a grand old time, being the life of the party. I love Pat. I love you, Pat, if you're watching this. And I don't know if I've mentioned this in videos before, but I was part of like an emo cover band back in college, and was low-key the reason why I knew like some of the songs. So when they came up, I was just like, oh man, this is making me feel weirdly nostalgic, especially because I was the lead singer of said band. And I think I've mentioned I'm not the most confident in my singing voice. I've been getting better with that over the years, but that band was like at least a good experience for me to put myself out there, even though it was just for one semester. But even if I didn't know all the songs that were playing, I was still having a good time with some friends, co-workers, buddies, and the vibes in the room were pretty nice. Not that many people were causing a ruckus or anything, which is really good. Unlike the second time we went, there were some people that were a little off the tizzy, you know what I'm saying? What I really appreciate about this event too is that the DJ interacted with the crowd a lot. Like you can see him, trying to like get the crowd hype and stuff and get them to bring the energy up, which they already had it up there, bro. But compared to like the second time, which I don't want to talk shit because I still had fun anyway, but there were a lot of technical difficulties. And let's just say, even with this first time that I went, you can tell when people were fucking with the playlist and when they weren't. And when they weren't, it was very noticeable because everyone just like stopped. Even the mosh stopped. But even then, what I liked is that whenever people know the lyrics, you'll hear the entire room just singing along with stuff. And I don't really film myself and stuff, so here's me awkwardly trying to show myself living my best life and then feeling really awkward about it soon after. And I thought I wasn't going to get into the pit, but I eventually got the courage to go, especially because my buddy Pat was there, and there's his boobs. But floor was very sticky, and people were moshing. It was fun. But I was getting a little pushed and pulled around, but it was still a good time. I didn't get hurt. I think I might have like tripped, but I was Gucci. I felt bad because I accidentally pushed my buddy Pat too hard and he fell. But the thing is with this like mosh pit, it's not like a super violent thing. It's a lot of just pushing and shoving. But when people fall to the ground, they're immediately helping each other up, which I appreciate a lot. It's just a grand old time. But yeah, people throwing alcohol. That's why the floor was so fucking sticky. A quick pro tip though. We didn't know that there was free water at the bar. Just kind of like how any bar has free water. So we were just like dying of thirst the whole time. My buddy Jay had to give me a couple Altoids, so I had to keep swallowing my fucking spit, stupidly enough. But that was a lesson learned for the next emo night that we went to. But I didn't film any of that. I just wanted to go with my buddies because I invited my other friends to come along there, and it was a really fun time. Look at all the people pushing and pulling. Look at it's like Super Smash Brothers. Oh hey, this isn't me months later trying to finish this video because I'm super lazy with editing. But this event was really fun, especially to experience something new. I would say if you're shy, this might be a little too much for you because I'm a shy person. But if you're going with a group of friends, this is a good grand old time. You can be, just like my buddy Pat over there with a bunch of his friends, even people that he doesn't even know. He's just vibing. You can vibe with other people too. Just don't be fucking weird. Because God, the second night, I don't want to talk shit, but there were just some things. There was still good times to be had. Also, this is me kind of in the pit. I was pushed and shoved a little bit, but we eventually got to this little like ring around the circle. I was filming and I wanted to, have some more B-roll, but I was scared that my phone was gonna fall out and get smashed, and I didn't want that. Also, sorry for all that. But as you can see, like, I didn't really know these people, but everyone was just vibing. Some of them were kind of drunk, maybe high too, but it's just a bunch of adults, probably in their like late 20s, early 20s, 30s, 40s even, all having a good time because we're bonding over the same music that we liked as a kid growing up, and still music that we listen to this day. And maybe a spoiler warning, at least because it happened, the two emo nights that I went to, they like to end on Welcome to the Black Parade by My Chemical Romance. So if that's your vibe, hell yeah. And then after that, we were tired as shit, we were thirsty as fuck, and we were especially hungry and tired. So we went to Journal Square to go get some foods. Originally we were going to get Taco Bell, but I saw the bitch that didn't like me, so I said fuck that. I went to the chicken spot, and here's the little wristband and my dog, and then here's me going to bed because I'm tired, especially, well, after I took a shower, of course. But here's some little fun things from emo night, some little clips. That's my buddy John, and Pat was there. That's his girlfriend Jasmine. Everyone's cool, people are vibing, having fun. And then here's one from Pat's story. Hell yeah, we were just having fun. Anyway, that's it. See y'all. This took months to edit because I'm lazy.